Do you find yourself eating when you're bored or stressed? Then stay tuned, because today I'm sharing my top tips to stop overeating, whether you're bored, stressed, or just looking for something to do. I've shared these tips with over 1,000 clients, so I know that they work, and they'll work for you too. Plus, I'm giving you my free checklist on how to stop overeating before it starts. When you're stuck in the house for long periods of time, it's pretty normal to find yourself snacking more because the food's just so accessible. But if you find that you're snacking when you're not actually hungry, that can start to have a negative impact on your eating habits and even your health. So that's why today I'm sharing my top 5 tips to stop overeating before it starts. And don't forget to click the link below to grab your free checklist as well. Now, if you like this video, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new video. Step number 1 is to set a schedule and stick to it. Whether you're stuck in the house, you have a day off, or you just really don't know what to do with your time, if you find yourself without a schedule, you might forget to eat all day long and end up binging at the end of the day. Or you might just find yourself grazing on food all day long and really have no idea how much you've actually eaten. So the best thing you can do to prevent overeating is to set a set schedule for when you're going to eat your meals and your snacks, and then stick with it. Step number 2, practice eating more mindfully by using the plate, seat, table method. If you grab food and eat it on the run, you don't really feel satisfied. And that leads to more hunger and cravings later on. And it's easy to do that when you're eating at home. But what I want you to focus on is every time you go to eat, take your food, put it on a plate, and sit down at a table to eat it. And get rid of the distractions. Turn off your cell phone, put the computer away, turn off the TV, and focus on the one thing you're doing, which is eating. Because the more you're fully present and focused on your food, the more satisfied you feel with fewer portions. And that leads to less overeating. Step number 3 is simply drink a glass of water with every meal or snack. Did you know that your brain can misinterpret thirst as hunger? And when that happens, you feel like you need to eat more, but you're actually just looking for a glass of water. So if you sit down and have a glass of water before a meal, that can help you to recognize whether you're actually thirsty or if you're truly hungry. Plus, when you drink before a meal, it helps to fill up your stomach, so you feel satisfied with smaller portions. Step number 4 is use my baggy method to cut down on all that grazing during the day. I know one of my biggest challenges when I'm stuck in the house is that I'm constantly picking at leftover food and snacks that are around. And I don't realize how much all that little picking adds up by the end of the day. So what works is that every time you're going to grab a bite of this or a leftover piece of that, for one day, put it into a little plastic bag. And at the end of the day, look at how much it actually adds up. It can be hundreds of calories, and you don't realize it until you see it. So if you do that for one day, it makes you more aware. And when you're aware, that's the first step to changing the behavior. Step number 5 is just write down what you eat. Did you know that people who keep food records lose almost twice as much weight as people who don't? And it's just because it makes them more aware of what they're truly eating. So whether you keep a record on your phone, you write it down on a piece of paper, or in a journal, it doesn't matter. But start tracking what you eat throughout the day, because keeping that food record will help you to control your portions and stop that boredom and stress overeating. So if you use these 5 simple tricks, you can stop overeating whether you're bored, stressed, or just stuck in the house. And if you need more help, don't forget to click the link below to subscribe to get my free checklist on how to stop overeating before it starts. So if you liked today's video, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below on how you find you can curb overeating when you're stuck in the house. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new video, tip, or trick.